Now where we don't add image for our site, we don't add images from different sources, we don't see how they work, how we fit do am by ourselves. E get one very important concept where I never tell una for here, where I forget tell una, so I wan talk am for here. Now e get the way the image dey work sometimes. You know those times wey be say if you go browse websites, the image no go load, then you go come see text. Na wetin I wan show una for here. It's called the alt attribute. So make we see wetin e be and how e dey show for our browser. For inside all our image tags, we go dey add our alt for there. So make we add for this first motorcycle on here. We go first call am say na bike, right? So we go call am alt. Then I go press enter. It will help us with the double quotes. Then go call am say this is a photo of bikes rather. So I'll just say bikes. Yeah, this is a photo of bikes. So if we do it like this, we'll come press save. So as we press save, we'll come launch our live server. Don't forget to do that one. So as we do am, you go see say the alt where we just write here, say this long sentence. So you go see say this is a photo of bikes. You no go see am. So where e dey? Why we no dey see am? E dey show inside our dev tools. When they show us all our code, e dey show. But why we no dey see am for here? Well, that na because the picture dey load. E dey load correctly. But what of say if we no get way the correct path or the correct location where the picture dey, or we miss maybe instead of JPG, we go call am we forget the G. So make we see wetin go happen. We press the G and aha, you dey see am. Now it show say the alt attribute come dey show wetin the text or the meaning of the picture be. Na the alt we dey use dey describe wetin this picture be and wetin we suppose to see for there. In case internet connection no work, or in case the image don break, in case the image no wan work for us for some reason, na this text we go come see for there say okay, na the image wey suppose show, but since e no show, na text be this. So we fit even do the same for this image wey dey work like link so. So make we minimize this one. And then we go come here, we go see add the same alt attributes. So underneath this height here, we'll come say alt, press enter. Inside our codes, we go come write photo of a woman, right? No, so we'll say photo of a woman, right? Anyway, so go press save, control S, go press save. Now we don't save them, we go see say the alt tag is still not the show for us here. So make we see whether it go to work for us. If we come here now, we can say okay, we can't break this link. Make we just come out something like images now, the URL. Go press save. Already you don't break the image. So now we're going to see the alt tag. But you see say if you see work like link. So if you press out, you go see the work like link. Carry us go to the website where we supposed to go. So make we close that one, go back. Make we close this one. All right. So this is say it will work correctly. Make we fix this picture back. Press save. All right. So everything they work as e expect work. So don't forget to add whenever you make images. Don't forget to they add your alt attributes. Don't forget to they give all your images alt attributes. I know it's a bit daunting. It be like enough work, but always to they give them. If you want to read more about them, like I say, you feel always just hover on top the tag where you want to use the tag name, and then you go see this MDN reference. If you click on, you go open the link to, and then if you read more about them and waiting if you do with them and how they work, waiting if you supposed to know about them, how if you help. So before we fit move go the next topic where I go like discuss, I would like make we quickly look wetin be attribute. You don't dey hear me they talk attributes since, so you don't dey ask me say wetin be attributes. You feel don't dey wonder when they hear me they talk wetin be attributes. First, we don't already they use attributes for here. If you look this href for here, this now attributes. Every attribute it they get in key and in value, or in property and then value. Then the key go be href or target. Now key with the column. Then the attribute name, and then you go give them value. So you go come give them say the key equals to, then you can put your code inside your code. Now there you can write the value. So like even this target here where they here, so make them bigger. Even this target where they here, so you go see say you get this blank here. If you look this image for here, this img, all this source for here now attributes, including this width for here now attributes, including the height now attribute, and of course the one where I just explained, the alt. So everything where they, every element where they HTML, they collect attribute. But if you see say like here for inside these divs, we don't even add any attributes. We go soon they add attributes for here, but I go show you the two most popular attributes where you go to use most times. But for now, make I just quickly explain make I just show a few other examples with attributes. Make we see how the attribute they work. So make we go for make we use this p tag here, this paragraph, then at this text we they decide here. Make we give them say we want give them attributes, and this attributes where we want give them are called title. So make we see what in title be. So if I come here to the p tag, you go your p, then your paragraph tag here, your paragraph element, you will come here, you can go inside make sure say you enter inside the opening side, then at this first side here. No be this last one where they close, oh, where you get this slash. No be there. Now here you go put them. Now here you put all your attributes. So now here we go say we want title, and then we go press equals to, then we go hold shift and press quotes, then a double quote. Then here we go come add our title. So what we want call this title? Make we talk say this is a title. So make we say this or let me say na title, right? So we say this na title. So if we save them now, make we see what will happen when we put the mouse on. If they open this small box for here, you see that box for this text for here. If I put the mouse on top of the box, you're gonna see say this na title. If you put any text where you want put for that side too, it will work. Then make we see another attribute where we use for here. Make we go the H1, the heading. So for inside this heading, we go come say we want to do another attribute. So this attribute na style. Make we say style, and then you go press shift and plus that equals to on my keyboard, and you go press equals to. Then inside here we go come add the style we want. So if you just add, say we want make the text color make it day red. So make we do them again. But for here we go just say color, and then we go press semicolon, and then we go just give them red. And if we press save, we go change our text to color red for here. So that are the attributes where we they use, they add styles to our elements, our HTML elements. Now this one they use, they add them. So we they call this kind thing, they call them inline styles. So if you add any style where you want, if you want to make the text they bigger, if you say let's make a close up. Make I do them, you go say let's say font size, space size. Because a font size, you want to make the font size be make we say 200 pixels, right? And we could press save. And you see I'm saying the text don't big reach 200 pixels. So make it too big, make I just reduce it to about 50. Let's see. Press Ctrl S to save, and you see say our text they here for 50 pixels. So which other thing we fit do for here? As I already explained, this now attributes. Let's see which other attributes we fit do. We fit add class names and we fit add IDs. But to understand the use of classes and IDs, you go need to stick to this tutorial so that I go explain waiting class B and how you feel use them, because the topic they very useful. You go need to use classes and you go need to use IDs once. We go talk about that one for another video. But for now, make we just quickly explain waiting we don't do for here, waiting attributes be and why you need them. So attributes are just for extra information where you go need to add to your site. So for example, if you want to add this one title where we add for here, where they and the title, so the title where we add for here, then at this title here, that's why we have this. So when we put the mouse for here, you go get the title. If you put title for anywhere, if you just carry the same title, paste them for anywhere, it will still work, it will still give you the same effects. So if we test them for here, make we go here, let's say title, the title for inside the picture, for example. So you press save and you go say the title for inside the picture. You save them and you see that there. So anytime we need additional information about something, now that time we're going to add more attributes to them. We can even create our own attributes, but that one no be now we're going to do. We're going to do that one later. So for now, this now all where you need to know about attributes. For the other videos, we could talk more about classes and more about IDs for HTML. So I could see you now for the next video.